In this section, we are going to improve the design of the variations on the variable product. And for doing that, we are going to use the application Variation Swatches. So let me show you how it works. So for now, when we have a variable product, we can select the different variation through this little drop-down menu here, which is okay, but we can do way better than that. And also on our category page, currently we cannot see the different variation, so we are going to display the different variation for each product here as well. We are going to do it the exact same way as Daniel Wellington, with the little options here like that on the category page, and as well on the product page like that. So it's very easy and fast to choose the different variations. Okay. And Michael Kors is also doing the same. If we go on their website, men, watches, they don't do it on the category page, but on every product, they display the different colors like that as well. So let's do it. So for doing this, you want to go to your dashboard, and then you want to go to applications, all applications. Here you can look for variation, and here activate both applications, Variation Swatches and Variation Swatches Pro. Okay, go back, then again, and now we activate the Pro version. Okay, perfect. Now we want to access it. And here we are into Variation Swatches. So here there is plenty of options. I will just show you the ones that are the most important. Then if you want to experiment, then if you want to change even more things, you can find all the settings here. Before we change any settings, let's see what we have by default. Let's go to our store and let's go to a product. Okay, great. So now we don't have the drop down anymore. Instead, we have this little square here where we can choose the different year, the different variation for this product. This is nice. And there's actually not much we need to change. We can make these pictures bigger. So let's do that. Go to advanced, then go down. To increase the size of the little images, it's here. For example, let's do 75. Let's try. Save. Let's refresh our page. Okay, great. So now it's bigger. We can see better the different variation. That's great. Now, if we want to put that rounded, we can as well into simple and rounded shape and save. Let's refresh. Now it's rounded. So if you prefer like this, you can keep the rounded shape. But for me, as I used way more square shape everywhere, I will just keep the square shape. This is great, and now we want to activate this feature on the archive and shop page. So this includes our category pages, and so we want to make sure that this is enabled here. Okay, great. Now let's see what we have on our store. I will refresh the page. Great. So we can see the nice pictures here. We can see them as well here because this option is enabled, and it is very small as well. So I will make them bigger. Maybe not 75 as before, but maybe 50. Let's try. Also, I prefer when they are centered. So I will just change here in swatches align center and save. Now let's see what we have. Now let's refresh our page. Okay, perfect. So now our variation are bigger and they are aligned, so it's nicer. And now we can also go to our category page and see what we have. Okay. Perfect. So maybe now it's a little bit too big. So let's try to decrease the size. Okay. I refresh the page. Okay, now it's slightly better. And on the product page, it is changing as well. And then once again, there is plenty of other options into the application that you can enable or disable. It's really up to you to use them or not, but the only few settings that we just modified to get our results are actually fine. You can just do that, and this is enough to get a great store. So that's it for variation swatches and how to get a very nice design for our variable product. So now let's keep going into the next section.